Hello, grade 2. In our lesson today, we're going to learn how to measure lengths in metric units. We use a ruler to measure lengths of objects. You find many divisions on a ruler. Some lines are longer, while other lines are shorter. The longer lines represent the numbers in centimeters. The short lines between two long lines represent divisions of centimeter. Now we will learn how to read a scale. Example: this is 2 centimeters. This is a half centimeter. This is 4.5 centimeter. How do you use a centimeter ruler to measure lengths? If you want to have some fun, pause the video, bring your own ruler and any object you can find, a paper clip or an eraser, a pencil or a glue stick to practice with us measuring those objects.
Let's measure the length of the paperclip. Align one end of the paperclip to the 0 mark on the ruler. The paperclip is 3 centimeters long. The eraser is 5 centimeters long. The glue stick is 7 centimeters long. The pencil is 10 centimeters long.
You may have noticed that some objects don't line up exactly with the centimeter marks on a ruler. Let's measure the length of this ribbon to the nearest centimeter. Measuring to the nearest centimeter means finding the centimeter mark that's closest to the end of the ribbon. Let's line up the 0 mark with the left edge of the ribbon. It's important to line up the left edge of the ribbon with the 0 mark on the ruler. The space between the 0 mark and the 1 mark equals 1 centimeter. The space between the left edge of the ruler and the 1 mark is more than 1 centimeter. So if you measure from the left edge of the ruler instead of the 0 mark, you'll get the wrong measurement. Which centimeter mark is closest to the other end of the ribbon? If you said 10, that's right. This ribbon is about 10 centimeters long. Let's solve a problem about lengths. Ellie has a ribbon that's 14 centimeters long. Gwen has a ribbon that's 8 centimeters long. How many centimeters of ribbon do they have together? Let's use a number line to find the length of ribbon that Ellie and Gwen have. Ellie has a ribbon that's 14 centimeters long. To represent this on the number line, we will start at 0 and count 14 spaces along the number line. The 14 centimeter mark shows the length of Ellie's string. Now you need to add Gwen's 8 centimeters of ribbon to Ellie's 14. So let's count 8 more marks. The 22 centimeter mark shows where Gwen's ribbon ends. Now which number sentence shows the problem? If you said 14 plus 8, it's correct. So how many centimeters of ribbon do Ellie and Gwen have? 14 plus 8 is equal to 22. So Ellie and Gwen have 22 centimeters of ribbon. Let's solve another problem. Nate had 25 centimeters of string. He gave 7 centimeters of string to Myra. How much string does Nate have now? First, think, what do you need to find? You need to find how much string Nate has now. What information do you need to use? Nate had 25 centimeters of string. Then he gave 7 centimeters of string to Myra. Now let's solve the problem by using a number line. Now this blue line shows the length of Nate's string at the start of the problem, 25 centimeters. The string starts at the 0 on the number line and ends at the 25. Each space on the number line stands for 1 centimeter. This arrow shows the 7 centimeters of string that Nate gave to Myra. It starts at the 25 and points to the left toward the 0. This stands for giving away the 7 centimeters of string. The number sentence shows that 25 centimeters minus 7 centimeters is equal to some centimeters. Now you're ready to solve the problem. Look at the number below the arrow. This is the number of centimeters of string Nate has left. What is this number? It's 18. So the missing number was the difference, 18. This tells you that Nate now has 18 centimeters of string. How do you find the difference between the lengths of two objects? The pencil is longer than the crayon. But how much longer? We can measure to find out. Let's measure the pencil. Let's line up the left end of the pencil with the 0 mark of the ruler. How long is the pencil? The pencil is 10 centimeters long. Now let's measure the crayon. Line up the left end of the crayon with the 0 mark of the ruler. Now measure. How long is the crayon? The crayon is 6 centimeters long. But how much longer is the pencil than the crayon? To find out, you can use subtraction. Place the number of centimeters for the longer object's length first. Place the number of centimeters for the shorter object's length as the number being subtracted. Make a number sentence about the problem. 10 minus 6 is equal to 4, so the pencil is 4 centimeters longer than the crayon. A ruler comes in different lengths, but a ruler cannot measure all objects. A ruler is only used to measure short length objects, such as pencils or books. So how can we measure long things, such as the height of the door or long distances? You can measure lengths in centimeters and also in meters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. We're going to measure the height of the door using a meter stick. This meter stick is exactly 1 meter long. The 0 mark is at the bottom edge. Let's find out how tall the door is. First, place the meter stick so its bottom edge lines up with the bottom of the door. The door is more than 1 meter tall, so let's keep measuring. We need to place a second meter stick so that its bottom edge lines up with the top edge of the first meter stick. Now the meter sticks have reached the top of the door, so you're done measuring. Let's count the meter sticks to find out how many meters tall the door is. 1, 2. So about how many meters tall is the door? If you said 2, good job. The door is about 2 meters tall. A meter stick is 100 centimeters long. How many centimeters tall is the door? 200 centimeters tall. Now let's take a look at some objects measured in meters.
Measuring in meters. Both of these rulers are 1 meter long. Measure the length of each object in meters. Let's measure the length of the bed by placing 1 meter rulers end to end. 1, 2. The bed is about 2 meters long. 2 meters. Measure the length of the sofa. The sofa is about 3 meters long. 3 meters. Measure the length of the truck. The truck is about 5 meters long. 5 meters.
That's all. Bye.